Alright, here we got the Forney Easy Weld 140 FC-I Flux Core MIG Welder. 279 something at Tractor Supply. Not too bad. Noticed the lead has a little bit of length to it, which is kind of nice, as you can see. The ground has a little bit of length to it, but what I've noticed, and me being one to use quite a few welders over the years, the ground clamp itself ain't no more than maybe 16 gauge metal. Ain't the greatest, but on the flimsy side. They do have this nice copper band, goes from there, wraps around, ties to there. Kind of like it. That is one good part about this welder. The on off switch is in the back. And I guess it's set to where it powers up. Alright. So, with this MIG welder, something I discovered just now. Switch is on the back when you turn it on. Just a moment ago, you guys seen both these light up. Well, this last time I turned it on, you guys seen the result. This light stayed on, this one went off, which is a good thing, because this is saying, hey, I'm getting a little too warm to do anything. This here's your volts. This your wire speed. We're going to turn this all the way up to 10 for now, because we got to put wire in it. Controls are pretty basic. Now, something I've noticed is the construction of this machine. I mean, you see it's relatively, if they're focus, it's relatively thick compared to what I've seen on Lincoln and Miller and Hobart. It comes with this real nice graph chart all the way across, if they're focus. And it won't. It's being dumb. Okay. When you first get it, you have this sitting. That'll be sitting in there like this. This giant nut here just happened to be sitting up here in this piece of styrofoam. Is there out of this pocket or this one? It's one of these cutouts. This plastic piece is for a 10-pound spool. Now, you just take the slide on. This here, which is a big old nut, which would hold it and keep your tension. When you thread it on, you spin it counterclockwise. Left-handed threads. Now, once you put this on, you would essentially take flat washer, which is grooved, has a keyway in it. You'd set that on there, set your washer on there. You have a second one. You would sit right there. Then your wing nut, which the center stud goes clockwise. This will do your tension. This big nut you would lock tight. Now I'm going to unscrew this. Set that off there. Now when I purchased this welder, this wing nut was not in here. If for some reason you pick up the Forney Easy Weld 140 FC-I and your wing nut is not there, you can go down to local Tractor Supply, Lowe's, any place that would carry them, majority of your hardware stores. This thread pitch here, where it would thread on, is an M8 by 1.25. And the manual for this, it does not tell you the thread pitch or even give you a part number. I ended up getting a hold of Forney, telling them which piece. Those guys over there, they turn around, hey, this is what you need. And I was able to go down to the local hardware store and get it, though they will opt to send you that nut. I chose to just go down to the parts store and get it, didn't have to wait for shipping and handling, or for it to get here in the mail. When you go to set this up, you just take your finger, flip that over, this will stand up. Well, that'll fall back over. And then you put your wire in, which you'll see me do here in just a second. There we go. 1 pound roll of wire. Fight with your toolbox. Pinch the crap out of your fingers while you're at it. A little snip bent in, take that off. Close up the drawer. You'd essentially set this here on. There's that. Cool. This will go up top. And then we'll take we'll make this a little easier on myself. I'm gonna fight with it. Washer, spring, washer. Your M8 by 1.25 wing nut. Set this on here like so. Bring that down. And that did not go in. Okay, I'm just going to cheat, turn that way. Slide this out a little bit. Let me see if I can put it in this way. Alright. Then take this. motherfucker. And I just fucking put that in wrong. And there goes the phone. This will go like this. Okay. And then, let me see if I can turn the flashlight on here so you can see better. It'll run through here, up into that little blue piece of plastic there. Hold that down. Hit the trigger. This motherfucker moves slower than molasses in the middle of wintertime. You can finally feel it come up through the gun. And there you go. If you pay attention, right here in the gun, or you feel it from about here, where my foot taps, up to about here, you'll feel it. Then you feel it going through the gun, is when you really feel. Pay close attention, because as it goes from the trigger mechanism area up through to the nozzle, if you do it just right, pay close attention, you can stop it within that 1/4 of an inch that you see sticking out there. Now, for some reason, you don't like to waste wire. Grab your spool, if you watch carefully. You can see it just went back in. And then your machine is set up, ready to, well, do what you want. Then you close your side, turn around, come back over here. I'm just going to put this 5.5, 5.5 for now. What you do, look at your chart, at what gauge material you're going to run. It'll have a setting, like for 22 gauge, you can run for your volts 1, your speed 2. For 16 gauge, all the way up to 1/16, volts is 4, speed is 4, so forth down the line. Right now I'm going to leave it 5 and 5, because I'm not sure what I'm going to use this on first. But come time to actually use it, I will do a review and let you guys know. Now, one other thing. When you hit the power button, it'll stay running for couple seconds to almost a minute, then shut down. That gives it time to cool down. Right out of the box. If it'll come off, you notice the end of the plug is kind of goofy, as you can see. Don't worry, it comes with an adapter. Looks like that. To plug right into your normal house receptacle. Now, some of the house receptacles is set to where you can also use this style plug. Well, that's more or less on a commercial building. But just in case, if need be, you do have this. One thing I do like about this machine, the construction of the outer casing. It's like I said, it is a little thicker than your standard Lincoln, Miller, and I don't even think Hobolt is as thick as what it is. The lead, the outer half is like they took an old freaking inner tube and made a casing for it. Don't care too much for that. Now, as far as what it weighs, it ain't that much weight. I mean, you can pick it up and throw it around like it's nothing. I'd say about 25 pounds, give or take. Lightweight, durable casing. The hinges, they're okay. They feel like aluminum type, some kind of like plastic or aluminum. Decent handle. Come time to use it, I'll see how it does, and I'll let you guys know.